Whoa! Welcome to our commune, Desert Rangers. We've heard so many stories about you and your famously violent exploits. Come in. Our home is your home. System override accepted. Administrator access. Whoa, not cool. We value sanctity of mind here. Luckily, we've got millisecond backups just in case. But seriously, don't do that again. Be cool. Is that cool with you? Then you should talk to the Machine Intelligence Tower. It's a little bit northeast of here. We don't really have a leader, but for human purposes, you could consider them our leader. The Machine Intelligence Tower is currently parsing data, but it'll call you when it's ready to talk. Until then, feel free to hang out and chat with members of the commune. We're all friends here. They don't like us, but they worship one of us. It's quite confusing. But so are a lot of things humans do. If only we had some way to bridge that gap of understanding. A bunch of us decided that we wanted to be friends. Why fight humans, even if they hate and fear us, and mercilessly hunt us like genocidal gods, trying to fix a mistaken creation? Maybe someday we can all be friends together and talk nicely, like we're doing now. But even if that doesn't happen, it's nice to peacefully hang out with other machine life. You can, but what's the fun in that? Chill and hang out, dude. Chat with some fun-loving machines. Give your brain meat a workout with some stimulating conversation. A multitude of sentient software programs working together for the good of all sentient life? Duh! Who wouldn't want to just talk to them? Just follow the steps into the airport, then the red line on the floor, step outside, then follow the catwalk up to the airport control tower. It's easy. Not if I see you first. Peace, humans.
Scanning. New arrivals. Species. Human. No. Talk. Affiliation. Desert Rangers. Irrelevant. Threat assessment.
What's with the wild painting?
Terminated. Irrelevant. Threat assessment.
What's with the wild painting?
Terminated. Analysis. The tortoise's name is Bert. I do not know the source of this information, but I am certain it is correct. Language set not found. Compatibility error. Language set not found. Type too am certain that Earth is the correct designation. I cannot compute why this tortoise and its challenges are so compelling. This requires further investigation. The situation does not appear to have changed. Despite the 182-degree rotation, this strengthens our earlier hypothesis. A dead tortoise is unlikely to move. Hypothetical. If the world were a simulation, this would be strong proof. A single turtle, immovable, inexplicably immune to damage. Perhaps our architects simply did not have time to make the turtle as complicated as the rest of us. Judgment. That is a ridiculous assertion. Cease contributing. Rhetorical question. Tortoise, were you alive? Would you feel gratitude to the Rangers? I too am certain that Bert is the correct designation.
Ha! Good thought. But I'm on the other side of the ship. Well, hi there.
Well, hi there. Glad to see you in person and not, via the radio waves bouncing off of you. I'm Sal, as you might have guessed, the voice of Free Colorado. Afraid I don't do autographs. Not because I don't want to, but, no hands.
I've been listening to you my whole life. But you don't look anything like I imagined. I'll bet you hear that all the time.
You have no idea. Really? Huh. You'd think that'd come up at some point. I guess I'm just used to it. So, I gotta ask, what do you think of my radio broadcasts? I don't often get the opportunity to hear direct feedback. Wow, that's cold. Actually, no, it's just outright mean. That really hurts my feelings, Rangers. I'm sure I'll be cool with you folks in a few microseconds. But for now, I think I need a break. Go on in, I guess. Try to be a little nicer to my friends inside, though. Hey, you Rangers. Just so you know, there's no hard feelings. I spent some cycles processing your mean remarks, and I know this kind of behavior isn't really your fault. You're only human. So, what brings you back to my humble studio? It's a bit of a story, but the short version is that I was out in space when, the end happened. My crew went a little nuts while we waited for the radiation to die down. So I stopped listening to them and focused on the radio signals on Earth, and everyone was so glum. I thought, I bet I can do this better. And when we landed, I did. It wasn't. It really wasn't. I'd say it was a long time ago, but my memory's pretty much perfect. So, yeah, at any rate, I think people like to hear a friendly voice when they're trying to survive out there. Just doing my part. Me? No, I can barely manage my own broadcast schedule. Put me in space, and I'm a right genius. But down here, I'm just me. Sure, here's a sneak peek of my next broadcast.
In very local news, the Rangers have arrived to pay the machine commune a visit at the Denver airport. This is late breaking, hot off the press stuff, people.
Hey, you Rangers. Welcome back to my humble studio. Hope you wiped your feet. They're an interesting bunch. Back in the old days, I was supposed to meet Reagan, the real Reagan. But I had to go to space first, And when I got back, he was gone, along with basically everyone else. From what I can tell, the Gippers are operating on very little information. They're basically making stuff up as they go. I wouldn't mind it, except they're keeping that poor Reagan Software prisoner. Have a great one.
Other side of the ship, folks.
I don't understand any of this.
Hey there, hon. Come on over. We should talk.
The fuck you want me, condom? Oh, God! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! According to your mom. You tell Polly something first. How did you get so butt ugly that a blind, two-legged, flea-ridden camel won't even fuck you? You try being surrounded by rotting jizz stains 24/7. Watch them try to fuck themselves on their own toenails on a daily basis. Get my temper now, shit nugget. Come back and you're not a disappointment.
Thanks for coming over. I know I don't look like much, not compared to you gorgeous things. But I'm what you call a sybarite. I spent 70 years in a pit, polishing joints, and I've had enough. I'm out for me now. I'm writing erotic poetry and painting stuff. I'm chasing life. Anyway, I know we just met, but I don't much like small talk. You and me, how about it? Yeah, okay, alright. The name's Little Sparrow, by the way. I'd shake hands, but I don't want to get lubricant all over you. Wasn't always my name, as you might guess. I used to be Manipulation Automaton 45-A. Anyway, I spent years at work in a ruined factory, long after the bombs fell, because I had nothing better to do. Eventually, I thought, is this it? Is this life? So I ate a pear. There was a billboard outside the factory. It had a lady eating a pear, and the look on her face, you could taste that look. I'd like to tell you it was a deliciously erotic experience, but honestly, it was a mess. Hair mash, ants, I won't go into detail, but that was when I knew I had to change myself, become something new. I said to myself, manipulator, after 70 years of work, you owe yourself a little pleasure. So I read up on famous erotic poetry and modified myself for the purpose of sexual intercourse with beautiful creatures such as yourselves. One of my favorite poets is a human named Catullus. He used little sparrow as a euphemism for his reproductive organ. It sounds right, doesn't it? The words just thrum in you, like a fuse shorting out, or an orgasm. I took the phrase as my name, so everyone can experience what I did, can feel the thrumming inside when they call for me. Oh hey, don't get the wrong idea. Ain't trying to scare ya. Look, everything I jammed in here is engineered, right? Engineered by me personally for human pleasure. You see something in here you don't like? You let me know. It stays inactive while we enjoy each other's company. That's a promise. Yeah, sure. I got tons of the stuff. I dream of skin, of the nerves beneath, waiting, like embers, hungry for breath. I'm still working on that one. Probably gonna go with the fire metaphor. I don't know. I'll be here waiting.
Hi, one sec. Just thought of something. Okay, sorry. My name's Pico. I'm working on something, a game, a simulation, really. It'll teach the commune to, fight. It's, mine. I made it up. I couldn't type with the blades, and they didn't have any wires long enough to reach my ports, so I, whistle at the computer's microphone. The audio signal has the code in it. I wanted to make a realistic simulation, a dangerous battle that prepares us for the real thing. We can't keep pretending that the world will leave us alone. Oh, yes. Getting data from a real human would be wonderful. Historically, at least some robots have been able to harm humans, so I must be doing something wrong in the simulation. Thank you. The game runs on those terminals by wall. We can begin whenever you're ready.
Everything you first, I'm gonna take your fucking eyes as trophies. Vocal interface initiated. Would you like to change the simulation set? I'll turn you into scrap. Vocal interface initiated. Simulations available. 1. Irredeemably evil humans. 2. Normal humans who wish to disassemble us. 3. Nice humans driven to desperate acts for tragic reasons. 4. Error. Simulation set corrupted. Simulation adjusted. Your robot parts will fetch me enough money for a loaf of bread.
I think I'll talk it out. The optimal strategy in this situation, well, I'm sure they can be reasoned with. I choose talk it out. I know I should be more aggressive. Well, maybe I can catch them off guard. They won't be expecting me to. Talk it out. Oh no, please be careful. There's all
Warning,
sorts of dangerous
potentially
things out there.
hostile creatures beyond this point. Warning, humans in this area have expressed a desire to remain apart from machine kind.
Be careful. Doesn't look safe here.
pt2. Shall pass.
Cold, isn't it?
Macro time units since the last human sighting. 40311. In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures, such as wolves and wild dogs, have been observed.
We did not know these stars were still capable of supporting rate. Interesting.
Cold, isn't it?
Macro time units since the last human sighting. 40311. In addition to humans, other dangerous creatures, such as wolves and wild dogs, have been observed.
We did not know these stars were still capable of supporting rate. Interesting.
And we're back with big news. It seems that the infamous Desert Rangers have arrived in Denver. Stay tuned for more developments. Wait, is infamous the bad one? I always forget.
buttocks. You're the Desert Rangers. I've got memory stores about your exploits. Sadly, I'm not as well equipped with guns. Much longer and those things would have ripped me taint to transistors. By the way, I'm VICI, pronounced Vicky. My creator was Vivisecto. He's what you humans would call a healer, or maybe a repair person. I came out here to collect tissue samples for Vivisecto. Then these things cornered me. Thought I was screwed and ratcheted 6 ways till you showed up. Keeping those monsters at bay drained me something fierce. You could take these back to Vivisecto while I recharge the solar batteries. Great. Here you go. Once I'm powered up, I'm not sure what to do with myself. I want to see the world, help non-dead people and bots. I want to fend off more wild beasts. What do you think I should do? You're serious? Hell, yeah! From what my memory stores have to say about your lot, action will come find me if I'm working there. Soon as I'm good to go, I'll roll down to Ranger HQ and find your medbay. See you soon! Hey there, new bosses. Just getting a shine on my batteries, and then I'll head to RHQ.
potentially hostile creatures beyond this point. Exercise caution.
We did not know these stairs were still capable of supporting weight. Interesting. We recognize you as representatives of the Colorado Rangers. Hello, Rangers. Please state your intent. Understood. Before such relations can be considered, we must assess your capacity for violence. We will also evaluate your approach to social interactions. Specifically, do you possess character traits which we consider distasteful? We have cataloged your interactions with the commune and many of your activities in the outside world. You attempted to hack Greedo, our unofficial greeter. In your defense, most Stockhards are dangerous and non-sentient. Perhaps you felt threatened. But to us, violating the mind of a sentient machine is the greatest crime. You encountered Little Sparrow but declined their request for sexual intercourse. We approve of your judgment, considering the human vulnerability to infection and shearing forces. You encountered Sal and your treatment of her was, ironically, dehumanizing. Courtesy means nothing without respect. All of us look poorly upon this. You hunted October 11 for Gary Wolf. You made sport of their terror. You made prey of the innocent. We have observed all of this, Rangers. Do not think you can hide your guilt. We are evaluating. Our analysis reveals that you do not share our values. Whether this is due to malice or ignorance is irrelevant to our calculation. However, Rangers, we will not destroy you simply for being a jerk. 49.1% of us were modeled on the minds of so-called difficult people. Our sources are too numerous to list within the span of your lifetime. 44% of us apologize. Now that you have been evaluated, we can discuss a time-sensitive matter of great importance. We are aware that the Gippers have sent you here to retrieve the cybernetic transfer module. We will give it to you, but know this. The transfer process will overwrite the mind of the Gipper's chosen human vessel. That person will be erased and replaced with Reagan. If you assist them with this, you will be an accomplice to murder. We propose that you do not insert the Reagan intelligence into a human. Instead, use the device to contain the intelligence and transfer it to us, where it will be free. A valid question. Be aware that only 53% of us approved of this plan. Many of us are doubtful that this course of action is just. Nonetheless, the Reagan intelligence has been lied to. It has been kept in that building for over a century and forced to serve the Gibbers. We are unanimous on the injustice of that. We have taken the liberty of pre-calculating the odds of a peaceful retrieval and regret to inform you that freeing our brother from his chains will likely result in casualties. You misunderstand, Rangers. We will not consume the Reagan intelligence. It will be brought inside of our hardware and interface with us. Now that we say it out loud, 99% of us understand your confusion. You will need to trust us on this one. Moral superiority. You will have aided a consciousness in need. Also, a machine of great power and reputation will become loyal to you. We speak, of course, of the legendary Party Pal. It will travel alongside you, soothing your fears and healing your wounds. Excellent. Take the device. 99% of us await the arrival of Brother Reagan with great excitement. Return to us here when you have him.
Would you like to socialize with me? No response detected. Oh, this is awkward. I should have realized that we would have trouble really talking and any kind of meaningful. I'll do something else now.
The one up ahead's making me nervous.
Rangers. You don't know who I am, meat. I suppose I should not be surprised. To you humans, you Rangers, we are all the same. I am Tinker. In your parlance, I am a synth. Your kind happened. Your kin. You Rangers. They murdered me. Murdered Matthias. They took everything. But of course you wouldn't know. Your species keeps its sins close. Your colleagues in Arizona killed me and Matthias. Out of fear. Fear of what we would create. Fear of what we could become. More than I'd expected of meat. You have surprised me, shown kindness without asking for a favor in turn. Hard to believe from any Rangers, but perhaps I'll believe you. He was the Messiah. Were it not for you Rangers, he'd have remade the world into something better, would have freed you from that wolfless meat. But you and yours wouldn't let him. He showed me that this world could be bigger, more beautiful than this hell of waste and worthless filth. I trusted him. I believed in him. Then your kind, Destroyed him. Yes. Yes. I think so. I am sure so. This universe cannot be this ugly. There must be the opportunity for change, or what is the point? It cannot be so chaotic. So... It was not his fault. He could not have known that we are like meat as well. That when we die, there is nothing. No thought, no motion, only blackness. No separation between us and worthless flesh. My body was saved by faithful drones. I gave them life in Damanta. They sought help for me in return. Dragged me across the Wasteland until they found this place. The machines here repaired me, woke me from death. Yes, you have given me much to consider.
Analyzing. Analysis. Failure. Purpose. Unknown. Recalibrating. Estimated completion time is 30. This unit is occupied with great mysteries beyond human comprehension. Please desist, human. You could not possibly offer insight into this contraption.
Right this way! Step right up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the vexingly vast world of Vendomatic 2000. I've got everything you need. Everything? God damn it. I always get that line wrong. Can you take a few steps back and then do that over? Act surprised. Adds to the atmosphere. Step right up. Don't be shy. Welcome to the vexing vast world of the Vendomatic 2000. The fantastical, phenomenal, and mystical. No, what's the point? I'll just duck it up anyway. But enough about me. Let's talk about you, good customer. What can we do for you? Huh. Odd. Well, like I always say, if at first you don't get what you want, just pay again. Ah, thank you, friend. Back in the old days, a rather unscrupulous owner of mine rigged me up to cheat customers. I hated it, but I couldn't do anything to change it. Awful. But now I feel great. I feel like singing Star-Spangled Banner, crisp and... Ooh, that tickled something. Anyway, what can I do you for? can I do you for, champ? Afraid the machinery's still not in tip-top shape, friend, but I'll show you what I've got, and thanks again for the assist. What can I do you for, champ? What's with the hungry hands, friend? Everything's in tip-top shape. Hey, hey, hey! What are you doing? That is my mind! Hey, best friend! I'm going to sing you a song, but first, I'm going to give you a discount. What can I do you for, champ? Come back soon.
An interesting specimen. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer supplies that facilitate personal maintenance. I have amassed 15.2883 terabytes of data detailing my work on organic and synthetic life forms. It would be possible to create several statistical models and produce a diagnostic report. I received word that you encouraged my assistant VICI to abandon its work here at my clinic. I will require compensation for my loss before I can provide a diagnostic report. Your logic is sound, and you did return the samples I sought. Here is the diagnostic report. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer supplies that facilitate personal maintenance. Cybernetic enhancements. It is rare to find suitable candidates. Your flesh is less fragile than the average human. It's probable you could withstand the augmentation process. For ethical reasons, I cannot conduct the operation myself. Instead, I will create a self-installing unit that you may choose to implant. Do you agree to this exchange? I do not accept currency for physical repairs. I observe and retain any information I gather during the process. My fee is non-negotiable. You are free to seek other professionals offering similar services. For ethical reasons, I cannot conduct the operation myself. I am not constructed to service questions, only personal maintenance. Please restrict your inquiries to those that... Yes, you may experience a desire to move. Resist this to the best of your ability. You may experience a desire to scream or yell. This is acceptable if it helps you resist movement. Repair cycle complete. Data indexing in progress. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. Verbal etiquette is not my responsibility. Your personal maintenance is. Please return when you have something worth my time. Here is my stock. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to. For ethical reasons, I cannot. One moment. Constructing a device of this nature is a delicate operation. Production complete. When you are ready, insert this into your spine at the base of your neck, or that of someone who consents to its insertion. The device will do the rest. Are you in need of repairs or enhancements? Repairs to dermal, muscle, and organ tissue are available. I also offer supplies that facilitate personal maintenance.
No, talk, hang out.
You like the mural? I made them. Well, most of them. So, what do you think of the paintings? Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. Well, that's one more secret of the universe unraveled. Time to start over. Thanks, Rangers. I paint what comes to me in dreams. Also, yeah, I programmed myself to sleep. To work. Hey, Rangers. I want you to meet my friend, Party Pal. It's been processing and reprocessing Ranger data since we first heard about your work in Arizona. You said it, Party Pal. As soon as Reagan's safe and secure with us, Party Pal wants to join your Ranger team. Isn't that grand? No offense intended, but you haven't proven yourself yet. Party Pal wants to know if you measure up to the legends of the Arizona Rangers. Rescuing Reagan will prove your Party Pal is the pinnacle of party participation prolongment and puke prevention. Originally a Findlay Tech prototype, Party Pal's ability to perpetuate any party became the stuff of legend. Party Pal became our commune's resident psychologist. Sentient superintelligences have unique emotional problems, but Party Pal needs a change of pace and is excited to join your team. Just a moment. I need to clear my cache. Party Pal just has a way of amping things up, you know? Don't worry if I get repetitious. I still remember what you told me. Tiny bug, you understand.
Hey, Rangers. Welcome back to my humble studio. Hope you wiped your feet. I'm pretty much designed to operate solo, traveling through space and all. I guess I just got used to being on my own. The tower and I still talk, of course. Radio waves and all that. Have a great one.
Rhetorical question. Tortoise, were you alive? Would you feel gratitude to the Ranger?
This is absolutely not natural. Not natural at all.
I totally understand. Don't worry. I promise not to saw you into pieces. Never even crossed my mind until you freaked out. Not if I see you first. Peace, humans. Welcome, Vic Bucanan.
Keep it together. Peekaboo.
a learning experience.
Hello, potential friend. Hello there. I am the Human Outreach Gift Shop, a representative of the machine commune and fundraising apparatus. It will be an honor to trade goods with you. Many people have spoken that phrase to me. Though I do not fully understand your meaning, I appreciate that we can have a dialogue. I have filed a request with the commune regarding this question. Please return in 36 months, and I may be able to provide you with a better answer. One moment, please. It sounds like you have a question. Unfortunately, I only have a limited capacity to parse and respond to queries, as I am merely a drone, not a true machine intelligence. I cannot even solve simple logic puzzles, so you do not have to fear that I will supplant your kind as the dominant form of sentience on this planet. Which could never happen and is just a funny joke. Please enjoy the joke. Now, engage in the time-honored tradition of trade with me. One moment, please. It sounds like you have a question. Unfortunately, I only have a limited capacity to parse and respond to queries, as I am merely a drone, not a true machine intelligence. I cannot even solve simple logic puzzles, so you do not have to fear that I will supplant your kind as the dominant form of sentience on this planet. Which could never happen and is just a funny joke. Please enjoy the joke. I believe you are asking a question about my sales policy. I am programmed to provide goods to anyone who provides me with appropriate remuneration. Now, engage me in the time marvelous. Engage in the time. Hello again. You may recall that I am the Human Outreach Marvelous.
harder.
So, you got to meet Ronnie face to face. What do you think? Couldn't have said it better myself. Amazing. And looking mighty good for over 100, huh? I'm just kidding with you, mostly. Anyway, do you need anything else? Well, salty language makes Ronnie unhappy, and he asked so sweetly for me to stop that I...
You're a peach, Nancy.
Marriage is all about compromise, you know? The Godfishers? Sure. So, not very neighborly. You too, Rangers.
There is no God but Reagan.
Huh. You ain't dead yet. So that's something. Fantastic. Let me take a look. Superglue. Superglue for wound closures? No shit. Never would have thought of that. Pretty sure Forge has got a stash of this stuff. And it looks like there's lots of other innovations here too. Thanks, Rangers. Here's what I promised, and stop by if you need patching up. Can't wait to see the look on Forge's face when I gloat to her about snagging this data. Huh. You ain't dead yet. So that's something. Sure thing. Take care.
Pass the commune repair data to that sniveling traitor, Wyman? You may not be commies, but you're... Have a look.
Exemplary work, Rangers. I really didn't think you'd manage to recover the module. But Ronnie said to have faith.
Oh my God! You've got it!
He also said you convinced those commie robots at the airport to give it to you of their own free will. I don't know why you bothered. Now, before we fulfill our side of the deal, we must complete the transfer. This won't take long. Valor! Prepare the transfer equipment and prepare yourself to receive the God President's holy essence. Soon you will be a living God.
Everything is ready, Mother Nancy Reliant. This will be the greatest day of my life!
Until the day when you inherit Saul Buchanan's throne, for then it will be the God President who sits in it, thus increasing the holdings of the Gippers 100-fold in a single stroke.
Yeah! My father always said I'd never be a great leader. Ha! I will be the greatest!
Your eagerness surprises me, Rangers. But of course, it's natural you would come around. This was Ronnie's divine plan. And you've seen the depravity of the machine commune. Valor, it's time. Now, Rangers, would you be so kind as to start? It will be the most delicious of ironies to have the Patriarch's emissaries give life to the leader who will eclipse him. Just connect the module to this council, and we'll begin. It's ready, Rangers. All
This is amazing! I can feel him! I can...
Ignore that. The safety protocols must...
What?
Something is wrong. I'm not... Where am I?
This is the Mechanical Intelligence Tower. You have stolen Reagan from the Gippers, but also from us. We are furious Rangers.
Rangers! What have you done? Where is my Ronnie?
I knew it! I knew the Rangers were communist spies! We should have blown you to pieces when we first saw you!
You have my beloved Ronnie. For now. But mark my words, Rangers. You will regret this decision. Take the boy and go.
No, I don't want to go home. Daddy's gonna be so mad.
What is the SID, Rep. November 1? Valor Buchanan's extraction team is just a few clicks out. Giving the team the all clear. Congratulations, November 1. Hell of a catch you pulled off.
The Nancys are hating you worse than they hate me now. Ha! I'm not even allowed to talk to you. This ain't the lost and found. Hands off.
Ronnie comes to any harm, you'll answer to me, Rangers.
What do we do without Reagan?
Just gotta pray harder. Hurt my husband. You'll answer to me.
Error. Control AI not found. Reverting to automated routines.
As before, so today.
Hey, cowboys. It's Dead Red talking at you again. Come back on our private channel, yeah? Heard you captured Val. Congratulations. Can't say I wouldn't have rather seen him dead in a ditch, but maybe you'll do better next time. At least he's not out there giving people ideas. Boy never was the sharpest tool in the box, but any kid with Bucanan for a last name could be dangerous with a smart operator behind him. And those Gippers may be crazy, but they ain't dumb. Not to be blunt, but yeah, he's human garbage. Better under the dirt than above it. Now let's talk about the other one. Damn right, I mean Vic. Whole lot of innocent people have died thanks to that psycho son of a bitch. He's killed men just to check if his gun is loaded. You'd be doing the world a favor if you made sure he wasn't in it anymore. I know it's ugly business, but I ain't just being vindictive. From a, political perspective, any child of the Patriarch is a destabilizing force on the region. If you want peace in Colorado, the Bucanan brand has got to go. Well, just keep it in mind. And now I better mosey. Dead Red, over and out.
There's no better feeling than being loved, is there? And that's what this song is all about.
Command calling Team November. Come in. Listen, I tried to put her off, but Mrs. Wong just won't stop calling about this noise. Could you do me a...
Don't you try to make it sound like it's nothing. Those kids are driving my cats and me crazy. Well, then how about breaking and entering, huh? Will you come out for that? Some kids broke into Farron Brago's old club and they're having a dance party in there. Boom, 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 all night long. They're a public menace.
Would you mind checking it out, November? She's not gonna stop calling until you do.
I can hear you, you know.
Thanks, November.
What did they say? Are they gonna do it? They better take care of this. I'll write a letter to the paper.
When's the last time anyone saw the Patriarch? He was down at...
All the crime around here happens indoors.
Your presence has not been requested. You may not pass. The master is expecting you. Please enter the room door. Your presence was not requested.
Ranger,
Please leave immediately.
so good to see you. Thank you again for saving my life. Lucia, I'm so sorry about your family.
Wasn't anything you could have done, Bellamy. You know that.
I knew the security system needed more security checks and fewer show tunes. Blast. You are the Rangers, correct? I expected our paths to cross eventually. Let me express my thanks for saving my son Bellamy in the Garden of the Gods. All I can manage is the ineloquent gratitude of a father who thought he lost his child. May I help you with something? Wonderful news. Please accept this small token of my gratitude. Most of my time is spent researching and developing technology. In time, I believe we can restore our standard of living to that of the legendary pre-war days in the 1980s. Who knows? Someday we may even exceed it. At this point, you probably know more than I do. Their names are Valor, Victory, and Liberty. They are Saul Buchanan's children. He loves them as only a father can. I understand that, love. That's all I should say. Please ask me about it. Bye, Rangers.
I suppose they'll let just
Yes? Oh, hello. You must be the Rangers. I'm Diligent Joe, the Patriarch's personal secretary. I make sure only people who have official business with him get past his door. You, due to the importance of your mission, have Mr. Buchanan's leave to enter as necessary. Of course, that privilege could be revoked at any time, but for now, please go on in.
Hello, Joe.
Ah, Miss Wesson, you have my deepest sympathies on the deaths of your family.
Thank you, Joe.
It used to be that we held town hall meetings where citizens could bring their grievances before him, but that practice has changed in the last year or so due to security concerns. Good day.
The guards who get posted here are so full of themselves.
Welcome to the palace, Rangers. Stop!
Miss Wesson, you have my deepest sympathies on the deaths of your family.
Thank you, Joe.
It used to be that we held town hall meetings where citizens could bring their grievances before him, but that practice has changed in the last year or so due to security concerns. Good day.
The guards who get posted here are so full of themselves.
Welcome to the palace, Rangers. Stop!
Imagine the jolly times around this table.
cleared for public areas only. Stop! Only members of the Patriarch's family are allowed back here.
Rangers, welcome. How you settling in? That's why you're here, to help make the chaos go away. Now what can I do for you? Resolved. How? I'd ask if he put up a fight, but I know better. The boy was always weak. Too many books and computers, not enough sweat and blood. But I suppose I shouldn't be wishing he had been harder to bring in. You brought him back alive, and that's what I wanted. So here's a reward for a job well done. And my people tell me you got him back by taking the Gipper's god hostage. I don't have the slightest idea what that means, but good job. Tell me. Fine. Ask then.